And alright, we are back. This is the continuation of Game 3. We'll begin in progress. It's actually the first narration that I've let off here.
That is true.
We decided to switch up the batting order here. So, on board I have a Squadron Hawk, a Sword of Feast and Famine, and a Basilisk Collar. And my opposition just dropped a Gideon Jura.
Bomb in and of itself.
Seems like it's bad news for me. And also has a Blade Splicer and the Golem token to go with it.
Big white knight over there.
Elixir of Immortality and a Contagion Clasp.
Well, it does a lot for your strategy against sort of Body and Mind from
It
the
does.
previous. Good choice in switching it up. It also makes him play almost, not really a dead card, but not an optimal card for this matchup, I don't think. It gains you the life.
I'm going to block there. I'm going to block with the Hawk. Let's see what I do here.
Doesn't seem like you're going to get anything else out of that.
I was going to have to hit the Gideon either way, so... Play a Baneslayer
Angel.
That could get in there.
Oh, sugar.
That could very well get in there.
Flies in over. Provides solid defense for a turn. He can't end up swinging in unless he wants to deal with it himself.
It does. I mean, like, at this point, though, he can just sit back with the Gideon.
Yep. Keep card advantage. That Gideon wasn't going to die.
Fairly sure I'm going to go to drop my Gideon here. He's going to counter it. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have played the Gideon last turn. The more I think about it. Should have played Gideon last turn, Baneslayer coming up. Make sure I get the hit in with Baneslayer. If I do that, I think I can take this game.
It'd be an interesting swing.
Yeah.
If he has a Spell Pierce, or you draw a land and you have one, you end up coming out ahead even if he Mana Leaks. It has to be a hard counter to hold it. Spell Pierce or Mana Leak doesn't really get it. Seeing as you're sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I miscounted.
Yep, 6.
So you're only on 6. So 1 extra gets you into Spell Pierce when you have that. So that's good. It doesn't really do anything for creatures or anything at this point. But
yep, for sure. So I'm going to have to swing a Gideon here.
Gideon... He has the power to really swing. Really, really make you not only swing, but swing the life.
Yep, absolutely.
Swing the life of the game.
He eats a lot of damage. He just eats a lot of damage that would normally go at your face.
If you ever kill a Gideon, you know at least 8 life has gone by that you should have already had.
Yep. He's boss. So, I mean, I didn't see a Koth in either of these games, so... Play Gideon.
Gideon the Legend rule.
He gets Mana Leaked.
As you called out, Mana Leak.
Yep, should have played it last turn over the Baneslayer. So, me jumping the gun, a little misplay, but yeah, not optimal play, probably. Might have been able to win this game if he doesn't have another Gideon. So, equip Sword, bash Gideon for 7. Goes down to 3. Still has enough to assassinate my Baneslayer, which is probably what he's going to do.
More than likely.
I think another Baneslayer would actually be pretty good in this matchup.
He makes the right plays.
He does.
Unlike a certain Cobblade player.
He assassinates it up here, most likely. Actually does it for sure. So, Baneslayer's gone.
Who else would know better than you?
Yep. I take 4.
And then in comes 4. And... see what else. Good tricks up your sleeve. Something else that you can do.
I don't think there's much. Honestly, I don't think there's much here.
I mean, you mentioned the other one play, and that pretty much seals any sort of...
To be honest, what I really need here is a...
slow bleed.
Definitely not a land here. Definitely not a
Hawk either.
Hawk. Nah, what I really needed there was a Cunning Spark Mage.
Cunning Spark Mage, equip that collar, and keep yourself some defense. End of turn to start pinging guys.
Actually, with Gideon at 1, swinging in at Gideon would have been the play.
Swinging in at Gideon at 1 damage on it.
Equipping the sword.
Oh, okay.
Equipping the sword and swinging in would have got me there. Because I can't ping him now, so... That would have been a pretty good draw.
If you were to ping as Gideon was animated, it wouldn't matter. All damage is prevented from Gideon.
Yep. So, I would need to attack him there.
That's a. How does a bird carry that much equipment?
I'm not really sure. But Gideon is going to +2.
And he's going to make all your guys turn sideways.
Indeed.
And another
So
fetch
swing a
land.
Gideon.
4 mana.
Proliferate the Gideon.
Proliferate the Jace.
So, I mean, even if he had proliferated, if I had been able to rip a Spark Mage, I still would have got it. He's going to assassinate here. And this is pretty much the beginning of the end for
This is the
Boros.
end, my friend. I'm sorry.
It's alright, I mean, I should have put the Gideon there, got rid of his Gideon. Played my Baneslayer. I mean, that turn of events, like, I could have gotten there.
Well, hindsight's 20/20. The good part about these videos, you're going to be able to watch your mistakes
It's
and
true.
learn
It's definitely true.
learn different ways to progress through them.
It's definitely a big part of these videos, so...
And it's fun. We get.
I think it definitely, it's going to help a lot of people get better listening to these and watching these videos, so...
Well, as long as we're not, or I'm not half asleep.
Yeah.
As I go through these, we had a pretty long night.
Yeah, I mean, Sox game into this is pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say a walk-off win for the Red Sox is a pretty good way.
Yeah,
I can.
it was worth it. It was worth going out first.
So, any of you people that aren't really big sports fans, Adrian Gonzalez, worth every penny.
Yep.
Lot of money.
Yep, there's
And
the victory handshake, and there's my Koth finally. Could use
Four cards from the top.
Could use that game.
Yeah.
You know, turn 2, turn 3.
Oh,
Well,
turn 3 costs.
we
You're really gonna really?
We can't all run that well.
No, I guess not. Not with those turn 3 costs.
We can't all run that well.
Got to take lessons from Daryl on those turn 3 costs.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just get you there. Most of the time they'll get you there, actually. So,
hard not to get
I mean,
there with a turn 3 unless
I
you're just
can't-
-2ing.
I can't complain about second place. I mean, I've been doing pretty well lately, so hopefully I can keep it up.
Hey, you got all the tools to do that. You
I
know, you're a good player, very fundamentally sound.
Actually, last week was pretty close. I almost lost a few games. I almost lost a few matches.
Hey,
I lucked out against XR Twin. I had a big game versus Valakut, actually. I Mark of Mutiny to Titan, strapped it up with Adventuring Gear.